But if it makes you feel any better, I mean, the name of the guy who like actually defeated your guys in battle is Kenshin Uesugi, who is like he's quote the god of war is his name, his nickname, and
Yeah.
at least one of the early Koei games is actually like uh, named after him as opposed to Nobunaga, I think. Well, I know there's a Shingen game. Anyway, hey folks, I'm Serious JG.
Hey, I'm Bobo the Vulture.
And we're jumping back in here. You will be relieved to know we checked. Bobo was able to go home. Well, there was a little gap between this and last video. We were worried that he was going to have to like go into work on Monday with no sleep because he stayed overnight to finish off.
Relieved of my boss killing duties.
Yes.
I was finally able to.
When this game throws plot at you, it's much briefer than in 4. I think there might have been some. It might have finally reached Kojima's ears. You're all handed your control. It was actually your turn.
Yeah.
It might have finally reached Kojima's ears that people had noticed that like Metal Gear Solid 4 was 99% cutscenes.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But anyway, tactical buddies.
You can use your iDroid data device to deploy or dismiss tactical buddies. So you could. So in theory, you could have
Dragon Dog, D-Dog,
mission where you like, if you had a long way to go, you could get the horse going, and then once you got to where you needed to be,
the map has been updated.
Could be. Boss, you have been gone for too long. She got back up.
Those abilities of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the skulls. Now move in and finish your boss.
Don't let D-Dog get in your way.
Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. This is your decision.
No, I couldn't. I was flashing back to that prisoner freeing mission. When you started running towards Quiet, I was like picturing you going off a cliff and dying. Stop making so much noise, boss. Quiet has a twin sister who's also trying to kill you.
wait a minute. Let me see.
Look at her boobies.
Could go off the top. No. I need to get a better running start.
The revivifying elbow. I don't think this is gonna work. Square button would be jump, but sort of.
Yeah, I apparently am locked into just like regular walking mode.
Cypher's assassin.
Cypher Assassin Brown.
Now, unlike the boss, she can't tell you to kill her.
Finish her.
Finish your mission.
She's one of the skulls. Hurry up and kill her.
Well, she's got a skull.
No. Killing her would be a waste.
No.
Bring her back here.
No.
Boss. Boss.
Ah.
Oh.
So Master Miller has become like a raging psycho, apparently. What you gonna do, Bobo? You gonna kill her?
What you gonna do with all that junk? Oh.
Well, apparently he's gonna capture all that junk. Hey, no fair! I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, she can make noises.
Well, she hummed before.
Oh yeah.
She's got internal octo camo. I'll take that one too. Slap fight.
Paintbrushes. That's fake. I can beat in a slap fight even with only one hand.
Time for you to receive the Death Valley driver.
He's going for the attitude adjustment.
Support helicopter
You're not
requested.
thinking of bringing her back here, are
What
you?
if you didn't have any
She works
GMP
for
when this
Cypher.
happened?
We don't even know the extent of her abilities. She is not setting foot on this base.
She'll have
Good
to
word, boss.
walk on
Can't
her
believe
hands.
you took her down alive. Now bring her back here.
JG could never have done that.
Let's find out what she really is.
She's wearing a
This is
whole
too
lot of
dangerous.
clothes, isn't
Kill
she?
her. Don't bring her to our home. This is the boss's decision.
Although I gotta admit, Master Miller's got a point.
Boss, you know I've always got your back. But if you bring her here, I'll just have her killed.
Oh, well, okay. I guess in that case it's not worth the effort.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
This is Peacock. I've got a missile pod ready to blow you up if you try to bring Quad on board, per Master Miller's order.
B-Quad, on station at LZ.
I swear by Morpheus, I'll do it. Or Morpho. So it'd be
Why was it not letting
circle
me?
button.
There. Yep.
Get on board with her. She needs to be watched.
Mission info has been updated.
No, boss. Bad. So Master Miller's like, no, but Ocelot's like, friend.
But
The Zodiac is what I'm saying.
but I'm gonna keep a close eye on all sides. Make sure she doesn't try to escape.
She needs to be watched. Of course, she has the ability to turn invisible, which makes watching her difficult, but still. For a brief moment, you weren't scooting back and forth. I was so disoriented.
This is Pequod. I've been taken out by a sniper shot.
I'm
Pretty
dead.
close range, but
Alright, let's get a nice look at the decolletage. Okay, and now that. Okay, she's got 2 of those.
well that we know of. Maybe there are more someplace.
Hidden
Maybe
boobies.
she's one of those aliens from Total Recall. Oh, I can
Aw.
shake the controller around, apparently.
You can keep her warm. Okay, so Master Miller had a point after all.
And D-Dog is flying the helicopter.
This is D-Dog! Come on over!
Fine, huh? Shame. She's one of a kind.
One of a kind!
Fine by me. We don't need her type.
You are
Boss,
racist. Like girls, they're icky.
everything else can wait.
Got all sorts of girl germs.
I met a girl. This is really important.
I met a girl.
I don't want to.
She turns invisible.
I don't want to ruin things.
Oh, nice job, Bobo. Of course, your relationship with D-Dog wasn't improved, but can't have everything.
Oh man, we've.
Unfortunately,
that seems like a huge. Well, yeah, I guess it was 860. I guess defeating a boss using
using trank stuff.
using
Yeah.
tranks is incredibly heroic. So.
Now, unfortunately, what we're going to find out, possibly here, possibly next mission, is that when you finish this, it's kind of the camera kind of pulls back and reveals that's like the first stage of how much you can feel your heroism. So
Yeah.
I don't know what heroism even does, but
Punished Venom Snake, not punished Big Boss Snake, or
punished big venom boss snake. Add mother base.
Retained an emblem part. That's
At some point, we got to figure out what emblems do, but
oh shit!
somebody told us to.
You know what I should have done? I should have gotten missions and shit going before we got into these lengthy cinema sequences.
Eh,
I don't know if it'll actually count any of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, giving orders to buddies. I should have looked at that. Although I think that's just the L1.
yeah.
One of them Arab seas.
Yeah, it's true. We're skipping a lot of flying back and forth between the Mediterranean and Afghanistan in this game.
I mean, considering
We've got to get a shower in this helicopter.
Confirm. One bogey on our 6.
Oh, see,
Steady at
Diamond
0.4
Dog is up there
miles.
flying a helicopter.
Actually, no. I guess
Tailing us.
Don't lead it back to Mother Base.
You don't sound anything like the guy who says
Roger.
this is
We'll
P-Quad.
shake it off.
Is P-Quad 1 on break and you're flying for him, or...? Yeah, Dad was a helicopter pilot. It's a pretty badass job, but a helicopter against a fixed-wing jet is pretty much fucked.
especially a Blackhawk as good a utility helicopter as they are. They're a utility helicopter.
Yeah.
They're not an attack chopper. It's like that is what the UH stands for. It is not an AH.
Another one.
I don't know that an Apache could do a whole lot against,
It's an LGM. Hold on.
I don't know what kind of jet that is.
Yeah, like this is, I suppose, all you could do, but no, would not be like.
You could have just made one cut and pick off. Luckily, Inviso Girl is still here. She's part of the She's part of the Fantastic Four, Invisible Woman. I don't want to die. He said, we're not buddies. I just don't want to die. I mean, and she's so skillful. She's gonna shoot the pilot. I'm pretty sure that's where this is going.
Oh yeah.
And then have the bullet ricochet back and kill Big Boss. But now that it's cinematic,
Honestly,
instead of a boss
part of the
fight,
issue
she's
is
way
here
more
is,
skilled.
I'm pretty sure the amount of plexiglass they use on any of the.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna.
I don't know if there's any like handheld like.
Maybe she's
rifle
gonna.
that's
Maybe she's gonna shoot a bullet into like the air intake and. Reflex mode.
The woman with the customized F-16.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
We gotta get you a tranquilizer sniper gun. I don't want you killing anyone else.
I was gonna say.
Because you know,
Damn
him
it!
falling
We
asleep.
could have Fultoned that jet fighter.
Him falling asleep while flying that jet fighter, he would have been fine. Alright, well, put the handcuffs back on me. The invisible powers and the thing that happens to her face doesn't bother me nearly as much as the noise when that thing appears on her face. I'm tempted to say something, but nope. This is not my style. I'm not a big talker.
So, you from around here, or?
So, crack corn all around then, gentlemen. Take us into the zoo. Yeah, take us to the zoo. I want to take this girl around to the tour of our zoo platform.
I was gonna say,
Oh, see, now this popped up in the previews, and I was always wondering what was going on here. The mother base people, like, tracking Big Boss with guns.
yeah.
It's like, alright, Master Miller, seriously, piss me off now. Don't make me take you back to Russian jail.
He's getting the wave
Land
off.
right there in the ocean. Hey, the Ocelot unit.
No way she's setting foot on this base.
Okay, take me back to the ocean.
She's with Cypher.
But she's pretty and I like her.
Is this just Pacifica Ocean having dyed her hair?
Could be. She's not talking about peace or anything else. And thus Quiet dies. Haha, I am setting foot on your base. You can't see me. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to stay invisible. I gotta figure out how this thing works and how to make that sound stop. They took them a little time to react.
Well, no, because
Fairness.
that was if you're not actually the person who's being spotted, that's
Oh yeah.
it's not a real-time quick reaction thing. It's just that you don't hear the
Yeah.
moment.
Clear.
Thermals, but sir, it's not really cold in here.
Sir, would you like us to get you a nice wrap? I guess the name Hummer wasn't a good name for her character to have, so they went with Quiet.
Fire.
Get in a circle around her, fire her, so that when she disappears, you'll all kill each other.
She saved the boss. She was saving herself. Fire. Put her in
Well,
this
you're
cell.
both right. Well, Big Boss is actually talking.
Keep an eye on her.
I've only got one to spare,
Right.
so...
Take her away.
They're coming to take me away, haha. Wave her off.
What are you waiting for? Move!
Well, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Boss, you have to know how strongly I feel about this. This is a woman, and I'm not saying, all right.
That's true. Well, I don't know if all of Master Miller's equipment still works, you know.
I'll just
He's pretty much
show myself to the prison then.
pretty much just
Boss,
about
You are going to regret
killing people
this.
now.
That
I
woman.
know. She knows our location.
Guess I should have thought of
Either
that
way,
before I took
one of
her
these
here.
days we're gonna have to kill her. But now is not the time.
I gotta take a shower at least.
I want to feel physically, mentally refreshed.
When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger.
But Big Boss, you've never killed before.
It's true. We've only been tranking people.
Yeah,
Except those people we shot in the armored vehicle.
Yeah, you did, of course, kill one of your own guys at the base. And, found
Oh
out
no, that loaded. It didn't
that
count.
didn't count. One of these days we'll have to kill her, put her in a tank, and then we'll blow up the tank when she's inside of it. Now for a trip to the zoo.
Poor buddy's
T-horse.
D-horse. Addition to
Let's
using
all
weapons,
go to the
You can
D-horse.
slide off either side of your horse to be able to transport neutralized soldier or prisoner.
The whistle command.
Weather will clear shortly.
Boss, about the sniper you extracted, Quiet.
Why don't you come talk to me in person? I'm here.
Platform. The medical team is looking into her abilities.
Trying to give
I'll
themselves
let you know
special
if they learn
powers.
anything.
Like
And boss,
T-horse.
leave Miller to me. If we manage to get some intel out of Quiet, that should satisfy him.
If not, I'll just torture Miller.
Get on the chopper. You need to head back to Afghanistan.
I just got
Make
here.
contact with Emmerich.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, come on. Also,
I'll spend
we got
people on
some,
missions and stuff.
yeah, we got some rewards for.
It's rewarding the rewarder's opportunity here. Oh no, a Dragon Soldier D Soldier guy died on a mission, but we don't get the rewards unless we accept it too, so. Hey, we got some level up bitches. We got a
Well,
physician.
Luthor's a pretty good physician.
Speaks Portuguese. That's. He's a volunteer, I guess. Pouncing Eagle.
And hissing crab.
I
That's nice.
want a
Frantic dingo.
I want a bloody iguana.
And
The Wallaby Brothers. Cunning and
D-Wallaby.
The thing about Death Wallaby is that his girlfriend licks you on the face before he kills you.
Boss, welcome home.
Staff morale increased by this guy. By one guy, basically.
Alright, so let's go ahead and
Please
set
select a
some
mission.
people out.
You can liberate the tanker. I would do that one. It looks like the rewards are pretty damn good.
Western Resources Corporation.
We're gonna get a
Resources.
blueprint. And some dudes.
We only have our
Send out the D squad, D team.
the D squad, but they have less of a chance. of
Or the
success
C
than
team,
C
whatever you
squad.
want to do.
You
In my off screening, I
dispatched.
have noted that you start getting, like, just sort of the general soldiers that you tend to find around are getting better, whether it actually affects anything or not. I don't like to send out the B and A because I'm just worried that they'll die.
Yeah.
I think we may have already lost some A guys
Parts
because
and technical assistance.
we used to have
force
A
move.
through B as an option, and we don't. So I think an A guy got killed at some point.
Predicted losses 7%.
Yeah, but there's a 50-50 chance we'll get 4 volunteers.
Oh, so should I send the D group
Yeah,
or
send the D team, Dragon Horse D team. But eventually we gotta
Unit dispatched.
start recruiting more dudes.
Yeah. Oh, also, I should start a cassette tape while we're hanging out here in the.
Well, don't do that until let's actually get some stuff done that we might need to like actually talk out loud about, and then we can
Okay.
get a cassette. So I was thinking that you go over to Mother Base. I would check and see if we can build any
Yeah, new
platforms because we're running out of room.
Base facilities. We can build basically anything except another command platform.
Yeah, somehow, I guess just by grabbing lots and lots of generic dudes, my off-screen base is a little more developed than our on-screen base. But I would say right now, we're completely out of room at the combat platform, but we could probably pull some guys off of there and put them on other teams.
Yeah, like actually, there's not very many people on the base development platform.
which is a pretty important one. So I wouldn't. I would pull. Maybe we should go to staff management and sort the combat team by. If you hit R2, you can sort, and it'll let you pick what you want to sort by. And first of all, I would do base development. Descending. And maybe just grab all the guys with a C. You can press square to select them all.
A lot of these guys are B-level combat guys, so they'll be on the B combat team right now.
Well, I don't think you're given the option of moving them. Or if you are, it'll probably say, "Are you sure this will cancel the mission?" It's like, I'll just grab everybody who's C and move them over there.
Brutal.
Like that, I think that he's X'd out because he's probably on that mission.
Select unit.
But no, don't do that. Back out, hit square, and then you can select several at a time. Hit X.
Select unit.
And then I would put them on the base development team, which will bring it up to 10.
I'll increase.
Staff assigned.
And then I would do sort it by research and see if there's anybody who's like really good at research that we.
All right, how do I go?
R2. And then R&D team descending. We got like, you know what? I might move Hungry Husky there and Iron Mustang. They might actually increase the team, the research team.
Select unit. Staff assigned.
Yeah, so it did level it up. It didn't give us any new stuff we can do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then I would go to base facilities, and we got to think about if we're going to get one of these rolling. We got to think about which one we need best. Go ahead and select command platform, even though we can't do it.
We need twice the minor metal we already have.
Yeah. Okay. We could either hold off until we get that, or we can start building. See if one of the other ones doesn't require minor metal. Combat
Boss,
unit platform
thank
doesn't.
you for saving those animals.
Requires common metal.
We can start that going.
Okay.
Actually,
Commencing
R&D platform. If we were only going to do
construction.
one, that's the one I would do. Yeah. Do
No,
that.
we can do them. We can do.
We can do them both.
Commencing platform construction.
And then check.
Of course, how much does that deplete our fuel resources? Okay, we can't build any more platforms, or else we will not have enough fuel resources
Yeah.
for.
I'm already second guessing. I don't think we should have done combat unit. I think we should have done base development and try to manually route guys there, because the combat team, don't know what it does when you're not manually assigning guys to missions. I guess there's supposed to be a slow income of GMP just from them being there, but I have never personally been short of GMP. I'm always short of some other resource.
Oh, and I can't undo this now.
Well, it's not that big a deal. I think we'll end up leveling them all up eventually. So
Yeah. So let's look at weapons. Let's look at weapons.
easy for you to say.
What about my old man, that old lady? Like them.
I think if we were developing like every weapon and not just the non-lethal, we'd probably have much more GMP issues than we have.
Develop every weapon.
Go back over for a second to the pistol. I just want to see how close are we to. Because one thing I've done on my off-screening, I don't think we can make that difference. It's like, I'll kind of intentionally like, okay, put everybody, even if they're not that great, on the R&D team just to get this weapon going, and then move them back where they were.
Yeah. Now we do have the. Wait, did we ever research the right SMG, or is it just available? I think we might have just gone ahead and got.
I think we got it and found out that it takes the secondary weapon slot. Because remember we were pissed about that.
Oh, that's right. It took the That's it. So we've got this as our machine stun.
Now
I feel good about that purchase now, but
now check on the
yes, sir.
check on that Trank sniper rifle. Because again, in my off-screening, I've actually got that, although fairly recently. So I think it's like within striking distance.
we need a more advanced medical team.
Well, in theory, we might be able to get at 4 levels, but we just got done moving a bunch of guys off the combat team. What I find is the combat team fills with guys you could use elsewhere. I don't think we'll be able to make up that difference.
Yeah.
Like, if the
Please
research team was
specify
above
budget.
what it needed to be, I would say you could probably pull guys off of it, because it tends to be your brainy dudes. It tends to be that the medical team and the research will kind of go hand in hand. Like, you'll have a guy who has like a B in both or an A in both, as opposed to an E in one and an A in the other.
Man, there's
The
a
stun shotgun I haven't been able to develop yet, but
there's a shot stun, which seems like actually that would be really useful for a situation where you got found out and you're just having to run and gun.
yeah.
Because you would be able to take guys out theoretically with one hit. And of course we don't have
A non-lethal grenade launcher.
non-lethal weapon, non-seed weapon. These
Really close to being able to buy that launcher.
types of machine guns. And that's right, we cannot develop the Killer B or this bad boy. Alright, so any other stuff we need to check out?
I'd be keeping an eye on.
Stun decoy.
I'll keep my eyes out for communism. I would be looking to see when we can get a better analyzer, because
Wow, that's actually pretty interesting. It's a decoy. You can just set it out there, have guys go up to it, and then they'll get stunned.
yeah, it seems like it'd be kind of fun.
Like if you could sneak into a base, like set it up, and then like hide under a table, and then guys run up to it.
We'd need
You need to research.
No, go back and go to it directly, because we'd need a security team, which we don't have yet. We'd also need a trap specialist.
We'd need
so
to trank
somebody
and
who's
capture Millennia.
Yeah, we need to say somebody who's been marked by the Tynoids. Wouldn't have to be Millennia. I think Alicia or Lagrena might work. That she could deliver her famous catchphrase.
Stun grenade is still beyond us, but only by a little bit.
Yeah, it's actually
Need
pretty
to-
close. That we could all.
We
Well-
could divert guys to do this, but I don't know if we're going to use stun grenades immediately.
I don't know if we will either.
Let's check a look at the explosives here. We could get a capture cage going, get directional mine,
I like the
Dragon
idea
mine,
of the
G-mine.
sleep mine.
Well, we got sleep mines. We
We won't be able
need
to
to,
get-
develop.
How do we have 4 African peaches? We haven't been to Africa yet. That's
Um,
coming later in the game.
Somebody
but-
sent them to us as presents.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe one of our side mission teams went to Africa
could
and they
be.
brought back some peaches.
I brought some rains back from
Going
Africa.
to Africa, going to eat us peaches.
See how close we are on this cargo thing. We don't have a transportation spot. Now, I have this. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I have this in my off-screening, so I must have just randomly found somebody with that skill. It's kind of frustrating. I don't know where you would go to.
Scope can determine abilities. We are how far off? We need more guys in 2 different fields, so
Yeah.
that's going to be difficult to divert to. We're close in
Yeah.
R&D. We're not super close in intel.
No.
We just need to get more guys.
Yeah, we need more stuff.
And active sonar. I forget what that was. Emit sound waves. So
Yeah, I think that. I don't know if we want that or not. The
Alright.
stun arm, which I just was disappointed to find out, you actually have to replace your
existing arm.
existing arm.
And we've got sneaking suits, so. Alright, so that was a whole lot of nothing. Do you remember when we started this video?
We got about 5 more minutes. Might let it run a little long so that we can end on the half hour.
Actually, do we want to go to the medical unit and talk to,
Well, I don't think she'll have much to say. Now would be the time to start a cassette tape and also to punch some of those guys.
do we want to punch these guys? Do we want to start
The cassette tapes in this game are fairly short. We could probably listen to one before the video's over. Let's just listen to all of them. Just start at the beginning, because I don't know what we haven't heard.
I believe the ones that have the dots next to them are ones we haven't listened to.
Alright.
So let's start with Afghanistan
Christmas
today.
Eve, 1979.
Now, you don't have to stay on the
The
screen. You
Soviet
can go
Union
punch
rolled
dudes.
into Afghanistan. Muslims had revolted against the Soviet-friendly
Muslims are
regime.
revolting.
4. The DRA forces could no longer contain it
The
themselves.
DRA
So
forces, the
Soviets went in to
Dracula.
intervene. The Afghan government was powerless and fraught with infighting. They lost the hearts and minds of the people, and that alarmed the Soviet leadership. With the Islamic
We'd have to ride the
Revolution
helicopter to get
happening in
there.
Iran, the Soviets felt they had to act fast.
But if you want to go
risk
talk
the
to
spread of Islamic revivalism. A
Quiet,
superpower
she's on the
sending a
intelligence
motorized
platform. They
rifle
said,
division
I
against
think.
men
Oh, I
on
think they said the
horseback
medical.
with
No, you're right,
antique
medical.
rifles. Everyone thought it'd be over in an instant.
Are you guys listening to me?
Only it wasn't. Some Muslims made their fight a jihad, a holy war, and began a guerrilla campaign on all fronts. A war of attrition. These fighters call themselves Mujahideen. They're being supported by the West through Pakistan. That's why Miller was involved. He was
Pretty much
training
how the
them near zero
American
line,
Afghanistan
sponsored by the
invasion
CIA.
went.
The war has become a nightmare
Pakistan
for
was
the
the
Soviet troops
route for all the
stationed here.
supplies.
They thought they'd be headed home in 6 months at the most. Then a year passed.
Now,
2
which
years.
of these is medical?
I'll
Now
check
here
them
we
out.
are 4 years on with no exit in sight. Afghanistan has become the
There you go.
Soviet Union's Vietnam.
And then, ironically,
The Soviet troops
Afghanistan
on the
would
ground want to
become
go home.
America's
At least they have
Afghanistan.
homes to go back to. The Afghans have lost theirs. The Soviets destroy the kishlaks,
You wanna go for a ride, boy?
villages,
Yeah, he
wherever they
doesn't seem
can.
to do that.
They burn down homes and fields, fill in wells, turn pastures into
Well, he will on a
minefields.
mission, but
It's created a mass of refugees who fled to
it's
Pakistan.
this big blob
If
of
the
refugees moving
Mujahideen are
together.
fish swimming around the villages,
Oh man, like that
the
one
Soviets
boss
will
at
go
Symphony
so
of the
far
Night.
as to
Yeah.
dry out their ocean. This has had a big price.
Mujahideen
There's
are
bitter
nothing but a bag
resentment
of
among the
secrets.
Afghans, and they're taking out their anger on the soldiers on the front lines.
That's
Among
fair,
the Mujahideen are the
Yeah.
Pashtun people. They're fiercely devoted to their code of badal, or revenge. Soviets they've captured have had their
Donna
hands
Dog is
beat
running
and
behind at full
noses
speed.
cut off before being left to die at the side of the road, just to show their comrades what
To
they're
the
capable
pain.
of. Friendlies who come across them can do nothing but put them out of their misery. Then they burn down another village in retaliation. And the cycle of vengeance goes on.
It really bothers me. Revolver Ocelot's a man of peace and torture. Anyways, nice talking to you, boss. So you could get another set going, or we could just go find the Quiet. I need peace and quiet. Where's quiet? No more noise. I demand quiet. Hey, was that a woman?
Still is.
Is that the Quiet? Try to question her. Oh, she actually tells you stuff. Usually they don't.
Word like I hit it.
She's actually less creepy than the guys. Okay, I believe it. My friends are my honor being held in your iron grip, love. Boba the Vulture, choking with.
Oh, you're too close to the edge.
I think those stairs were leading to Quiet's prison zone, actually.
These stairs?
Yeah. Prison zone.
Train with me?
Sure, buddy. You should have avoided that.
Yeah, next time tell him let me choke you if that's your train. Oh, he got right back up.
Well, there you go. And she's nice and rain slickened, even though. Oh no.
She's got her straps on her bra off, and she's kind of being all sexy. Yeah.
She's sunbathing in the rain. There you go.
And she's got a little toilet so that people can watch her poop. I know that that makes sense with her being a prisoner and all, but still. Because I'm picturing like Ocelot coming down here and just like sitting and watching and saying, "You will need to." Pretty sure you can't do anything with her. I suppose you could trank her. I don't know if that would affect the plot if you like really piss her off.
I mean, we could use lethal weapons on her right now, like Steve Blackman.
Always an option.
Alright, so...
It is pretty much time to call it a video, so
okay.
what I'll do is, hey, you got heroism, and Brass Octopus has been awarded.
Oh, they got medals and shit. Should I send them on another mission? Or we just end it now?
We'll just end it now. Now, the R&D team leveled down. I don't quite get that, but... Do it now! Nope, you're gonna have to wait, soldier, until the next video.
You're gonna have to wait for like 2 days or however long in between you post these.
On the JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
I've been doing them. I think I've got enough now. I can start doing them once a day, but yeah, don't like to make promises.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next time when we send this gun a mission.
Bye.